Time for another Politicrat Dispatch. I'm Omar Moore, and I've got to tell you that this whole immigration thing is really a charade for Republicans. They are not interested in addressing the real concerns of border security. They're not interested in it. What they want to do is run a perpetual election campaign on, oh my God, they're coming across the border in caravans. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Every election cycle, they do this. This year, we've already seen this. Back in February of 2024, the conservative US Senator out of Oklahoma, James Lankford, had a bill, it was very right-wing bill, basically. It's a very tough bill that provided for very tight border security, very tough on people trying to cross the border, people trying to get in. They would be booked, processed, and then deported back. There was a very limited time frame. It was all very strong. It was a very strong bill. And I think there were some civil liberties people that were concerned about the bill. That's how strong it was from the Republican point of view. President Biden was willing to sign that bill. There were Republicans, many Republicans in the House and in the Senate who really wanted this bill to be signed. They were willing to vote for it. There were people in the House Republicans who really wanted to vote for it. And then there were people, because of the orange felon, who said, no, we're not going to do it, because the orange felon 34, told Republicans, do not sign this, do not vote for this bill. I need something to run on in the presidential election, and I'm going to run on the fact that our border is broken and needs to be fixed. Don't fix it now. Leave it undone so that I can run on it in November or throughout the entire year. Because, I got nothing to run on except fear and get rid of these people, get rid of those people. I'm going to close down this. I'm going to close down the Department of Education under Project 2025. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a national abortion ban. I mean, I got nothing to run on that's positive. So you know what? Why don't I just keep scaring you? That's what his mantra is. And so those Republicans in the House said, okay. And then they proceeded not to vote for this. Had they voted for it, the senators would have voted for it. Democrats were all ready to vote for it. And Biden was ready to sign it. And James Lankford, this conservative Republican senator out of Oklahoma, got on the floor back in February of 2024, gave a Senate floor speech, and he talked about how much pushback he was getting from some of these crazy-ass right-wing Republicans, some of whom, and some of actually not just the Republicans, but actually I should say this, specifically some conservative talk show hosts, at least one of whom was threatening him, physically threatening him. These guys don't want this stuff passed. They don't care about the border. What they care about is chaos and fear. And that's what they want to keep running on so that they can scare the average voter, especially the average white voter. And so they hope that that scaring of that white voter will propel that white voter to vote for them. But they don't do anything at all. This Republican-led US Congress passed a grand total of 27 bills in 2023. 27. And this was a chance in this calendar year of 2024 to pass what would have been a really significant bill on the border. Even the most conservative border security groups were in favor of this bill. The Border Patrol Union, one of the most staunchly conservative unions you can find, they were all in favor of this bill that President Biden was going to sign. This bill that conservative U.S. Senator, the Republican James Lankford out of Oklahoma, had devised. They all supported it. The Border Patrol folks They went cock a hoop over it. They supported this bill. But because of the orange felon, and because he called these Republicans and say, no, 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 don't do it. Do not vote for this. I need something to run on. Because of that selfishness and that narcissistic way, there now continues to be borders that are the way they are. Not because of the Democrats, it's because of the Republicans and this orange felon. Don't ever say that the Democrats are weak on immigration. Never say that ever again. It's the Republicans who are weak on immigration. The Republicans don't want to do a damn thing about it.